Good morning to everyone. As we have completed your Unit 1, the syllabus of your MSc Computer Science has been structured in such a way that the first unit focuses on the fundamentals of computer networks, and a part of your physical layer and data link layer, which have not been covered in your BSc syllabus. Whereas your Unit 2, Unit 3, and Unit 4 are focusing on network layer, transport layer, and application layer respectively. So now we move on to your Unit 2, where Unit 2 is completely focusing on only one aspect called as network layer. Now, coming to your network layer. And here we are going to cover the network layer design issues in this session. So coming to your network layer, what exactly is network layer concerned of? Your network layer basically is focused on transferring data from one location to another location. Your source may be in some area, the destination may be in another area. Say for example, your source may be your Bowen's College and destination may be your ECL Crossroads. So now data should be transferred from the Bowen's College to Sainikpuri Crossroads. Sorry, to ECL Crossroads, which is the destination point. And the data can be transferred in n number of ways from Bowen's College to ECL Crossroads. So which way is taken is concerned by the network layer. The network layer is going to decide which route should be taken, because we have multiple routes from reaching from Bowen's College Sainikpuri to ECL Crossroads. One route may be a Bowen's College Sainikpuri, Nirmal Nagar, 5th Avenue Bakery, Sainikpuri Crossroads, Radhika, and then ECL Crossroads. The other route may be Bowen's College, Neredme Crossroads, Sainikpuri Crossroads, Radhika, and then ECL Crossroads. We have multiple routes based on multiple parameters. So these things are taken care by your network layer. And here, between source and destination, as I just now told, you have multiple points. A jump from one point to another point is called as a hop, which is a parameter based on which the route is decided. Say for example, here this is the host H1 and this is another host H2, where H1 is in one location and H2 is in another location. And these are all the intermediate routers A, B, C, D, E, and F. A jump from H1 to A or A to B or A to C. This one jump is called as a hop. So here we are going to take the parameter as hop and then find out the best route possible from reaching to H2, from H1 to H2. And here data link layer also performs the same concept of transferring data from one to another location. But the basic difference between your data link layer transportation and your network layer transportation is data link layer deals with point to point, whereas network layer deals with end to end. So these are your different aspects of your network layer. So to achieve all these aspects or goals of network layer, there are some important points to be considered while you are designing the code for implementation of network layer. The first and foremost thing is we should know the topology of the communication subnet. That means what are all the routers available so that we can choose the appropriate path. Say for example, if I take my Bowen's College as a source point and ECL Crossroads as a destination point, then all the intermediate points I should know from where I can transfer the data. Some points may be available, some points may not be available. So suppose if there is a metro like waterworks pipelining going on through say from Bounce to Neredme, so I can't use that line. Or if I'm having any disturbance or any traffic between Bowen's College and Finney Bakery, so I can't use that line. So that's the reason why I should know the complete information of subnet so that I can choose the appropriate path through which the data can be transferred from network source station to destination station. Then the second point to be considered is we should not choose always one single route from source to destination. We should intermediately switch the routes so that you won't have a heavy traffic jam in one communication line, leaving the other routers idle. Then the last and the final point which to be considered is the source and destination. If they are in different networks, then we have interoperability problems. Say for example, if we take the live example of our Corona only, here we have recently heard a news that some students from Maharashtra have entered into Telangana, and at the point between Maharashtra and Telangana at Adilabad checkpoint, the students have been stopped and they have been quarantined into a local government school. Why? The reason is Maharashtra is different state and Telangana is different state, and here we have a interoperability. That means there is there is a stoppage at current situation from one state to another state. So such type of issues should be addressed. If the government of Telangana is not addressing such type of issues, then where the students will go? There will be panic between the students, among the students. In the same way here, when your source is in different network and destination is in different network, then we have lots of interoperability issues. So a network layer should be involving, and it should solve the problems that are there with such type of interoperability issues. So based on all these aspects, now we will move to your design issues of your network layer. So what are these design issues? Whenever you are designing a layer or whenever you are designing any software, in fact, okay, we have some design aspects to be considered, or some problems that will occur while you are designing a network or while you are designing a software. So here, when you are writing a code for network layer, what are the different design issues that should be considered? And here, these are the 5 design issues that should be considered while you are designing a software for network layer. The first one is store and forward packet filter switching, services provided to the transport layer, implementation of connectionless service, implementation of connection-oriented service, comparison of virtual circuit and datagram subnets. So these are the 5 design issues of the network layer.